feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I'll raise my hand as one that was reminded once again why Baker Mayfield was the #1 pick years ago to Cleveland. He expressed it last year from beginning to end in Tampa. Resurrected his career. Led these Buccaneers to a division title and a playoff win over the Eagles. Oh, by the way, earned a new contract to stay down there in Tampa Bay as a starter. He's always had the moxie. He's always had the fight. Last year, he had the consistency and the attention to detail to take his game to another level.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Baker now off the play fake. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Got Evans, it's complete. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Baker now from the gun. This finds Evans, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning in from the 16. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out from Central Michigan, an undrafted free agent back in 2017, and still here, it's Cooper Rush.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Throwing, Rush. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now he'll throw off the play fake. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throw complete to Lamb. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Another carry for him. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Once again, Irving. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, here's Baker. That's going to be caught by Evans. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Searches from the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU, Kevontae Turpin. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's Rush to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Rush. Setting up the screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Bryan Anger on now. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Rush looking to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That stop made by K.J. Britt. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Rush now to throw. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Bryan Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So no return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Irving on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Elliott straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First and 10 now from the 30. Rush now. He has room past the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Rush. It's caught, Ferguson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. And a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Ferguson's got it, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing, rush. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. It's taken in by Lamb. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Elliott running right. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The give here on 2nd. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. To the air with Rush. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete to his man, Sterling. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running left, it's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw it. Called in left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This 42 yards from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Right back to Irving now. Runs inside the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They send Cooks left. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Rush looking to pass. Throw left side, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Rush. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They give it to him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a nice 3rd and inches. Rush now to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first-half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Here's Baker to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Mayfield to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Second and 6 coming up here. Baker throwing again. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's out in the clear. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Motioning him from the slot right. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Turpin with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel, so let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush out for this next drive. They've got first down from the 31. Rush now. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. It's caught. Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Throwing. Rush. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, well, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Evans brings in the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, here's Baker. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Motioning the tight end now. Third down, here's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
They've got first down from the 31. On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Once again, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Completes this one to Otten. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll run this with Irving. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. To the air with Rush. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. To throw is Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Receiver in motion, headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
They'll bring out the punter here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 45 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Baker now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and short, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. Throw complete to Lamb. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Blown back gets the handoff. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Rush. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Hits his running back. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Rush now to throw. Setting up the screen. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that gets them back within 5.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Irving. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. Man, it'll be their football. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Rush to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Rush now. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Rush. Setting up the running back screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, here's Baker. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Carry here for Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Irving. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Throwing, rush. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To the air with Rush. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. He's still going at the 30. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Rush looking to pass. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. He'll throw it yet again. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Option design here. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This one from an even 40 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the lead is back down to 9.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Mayfield now from the gun. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. Irving here from the gun. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They put a receiver in motion right. Second down, Mayfield to pass. Completes this one to Otten. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Baker now from the gun. That finds Miller, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Here's the give to Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Rush now to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Running back sent in motion. This finds Cooks, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Rush to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They go play action on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Rush. Setting up the screen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Irving. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Going with Irving here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Sending a receiver left. 1st down, here's Baker. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a carry by Irving. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Buccaneers leading by 6. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. On the give, this is Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 14. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Cowboys returning their offense, and this running back to the field. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Throwing now. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Looking to throw it. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he is to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this forward to the 19. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers, who take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Dallas.